One of the questions I get asked quite often is now a good time to buy or should I wait? And I'll tell you the question depends on the person asking. Because for some people it is not a great time to buy. For others, it's the perfect time to buy. And who would those people be? Well, those are the folks who are still well qualified. They have some cash in the bank to pay for their down payment and their closing costs. And those people who are feeling a little bit of pressure to make that move. And by pressure, I mean things like a lease that's coming up, or you're running out of space and your lifestyle is starting to suffer. Or it could be people who need to relocate. So if those types of situations are part of your lifestyle right now, then yes, it may be the right time to buy. Personally, I think from a negotiation standpoint, now is the best time that we're going to have, and it's mid-November, then we're going to see in the next 5 or 6 months. And the reason I say that is that the market is a little bit frozen because a lot of folks are holding back with the interest rates and the inflation and midterm elections and a lot of uncertainty. But those folks who are not concerned about all those things and have the ability to move ahead, for them, it's a great time to buy because you have less competition, homes are a little bit more negotiable, and you're probably going to get some things on top of that that you may not have expected before, such as repairs or even seller-paid closing costs. Repairs and seller-paid closing costs, that's something that we did not even talk about a year ago, because if you came to the table with that, you had no chance at all. So, as someone who is considering a move in the next 6 months, it could be the right time. But overall, I want you to consider this. Make sure you have up-to-date information, that you're working with local professionals who understand what's going on right now, and you feel like they are actually living up to your expectations and meeting your needs, not theirs. Because this is all about your American dream, not our ability to earn a commission. So, as we look ahead at the next 6 months, what could happen? Well, we don't know for sure. Interest rates may continue to increase. Right now, they're sitting at around 8%. They may go down. But what I tell people is if everything I've talked about so far applies to you and you're ready to move ahead, but you're still holding back because, oh, the payment's too high, or rates might drop, well, let's consider some of those options. If the payment's a little too high, you can actually do what's called buying down your rate with discount points. And there's different levels to which you can do that. If today's rate is 8% and you're buying a house that's $400,000, then your monthly payment is going to be around $3,400 a month. If you buy down that rate to say 7.25%, that will drop your payment by $200. That may just be the space you need to make that move. And as I've already mentioned, the seller might be willing to pay part of that. Now, I want you to think about another situation. Let's say that you're coming up on the end of your lease and your lease is $1,500 a month. So another 12 months at $1,500 a month is $18,000. Now, this stings a little bit, but I call that 100% interest at 0% equity. And what that means is that you will spend that $18,000 to stay right where you are, and that money is paying somebody else's mortgage. If instead you ran through some numbers with a local lender and look at what that means, that $18,000 that you're spending, some may say throwing away, could actually be moving you into the home that you want. And if rates drop in a year or 2 years, then refinance. That's going to cost you, I don't know, $5,000, $6,000. And if that's the case, you're still $12,000 ahead. So, you ask me if it's the right time to buy. I say answer those questions that I've asked you. And let's have a conversation about your situation, because as I said, I'm here to help you achieve your American dream, and there may just be a way to make that happen now instead of waiting another year.